Alright guys, it's Justin again. Having some trouble sleeping, so I figured I would make a video, I guess. Isn't that awesome? I wanted to show off my Age-1 normal. Obviously in front of you is not the Age-1 normal, but I guess beforehand I wanted to kinda, I don't know, express how happy I am with it. And I wanted to use this kind of as an example, because I haven't really been airbrushing and painting that long. Well, I've been painting a little while, but I haven't really been airbrushing that long. I've actually haven't been building Gundam that long, well, since I started building it again. So this is my master grade RGM 79N custom. I did my own custom color scheme for it, and it's the first time I ever did a custom color scheme or anything like that. And you know, I'm really happy with the way this guy came out, and I'm really happy that I got a chance to kind of experiment and play around a little bit. It's an older kit, so it's a little harder to pose and stuff like that. I put the option hands on it so, you know, I could be a little more expressive, but, you know, I wound up doing a pretty static pose with it. You know, whatever. But, you know, my airbrush skills aren't the sharpest. My painting skills aren't the sharpest. I'm not super great at picking colors and stuff like that. But, you know, this is what I ended up with this little project, and I really like the way that things came out. But it wasn't really anything challenging or anything new or anything different outside coming up with a color scheme. So for my next airbrush project, I decided that I wanted to kind of step the bar up a little bit and, you know, really do something that would kind of challenge my skills a little bit, both as a builder and a painter. And I think the Age-1 was definitely that project. I said it in my last video, you know, I did a lot of different techniques and stuff on it that I had never done on any other kit. I'd never, even as simple as top coating is, I'd never top coated a kit before. I didn't top coat this guy, I didn't top coat my Kshatriya, I've never top coated any of my other kits. So that was a first. I've done masking before, but not, I guess, as much or as much of an extreme as I did with the Age-1. I think just about every, well, definitely every limb or every individual, I guess, body part had a couple pieces that needed to be masked and painted and stuff like that. So, you know, masking was a big thing. I went about panel lining a completely different way. I did panel washes instead of using the Real Touch markers and wiping that away. I did my own decals in stuff like that. So, you know, every aspect of that kit was kind of a step up from what I'd previously done. And I hope that with my next kit, which I guess I'll announce what I'm doing at the end of this. I'm not 100% sure I'm doing this next, but there's some things that are going at, but I'll go into that in a minute. But I think I'm pretty sure it's what I'm going to be doing next. If not, I'll figure something out. But yeah, like I said, this has just been a big project for me, and I'm really pleased with the way that I handled it and the way that it came out. And I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I did, and even if not, you know, whatever, I'm still happy with it, and that's really what matters in the end of the day. So let me pan this over and you can see my, oh man, the lighting is killing this. Let me I guess stand my tripod up some more so you can get a better idea of what this guy looks like. I didn't think that I would have this much trouble. Ooh, okay, there we go, much better. Excuse me. So this is my Age-1 normal. He is finally painted, he is top coated, he is decaled, he is lined, and he is finished. So excuse me. There's a pretty good shot of his face. You know, you can see the silver on the internals of the chest through the vents there. The sticker shows up really well on the A on the chest. You know, there's the skirts, all the details and stuff on the legs. You know, I really kind of went all out on this guy. The pose I went with was the one that's on the box. I really like the way that looked, and I think it looks really cool posed up like this as well. You know, he's, like I said, it's been a real joy working on this and trying to kind of maintain progress and post progress and let everybody know what I've been doing and how I've been going about things. So, you know, that's that. I'm really happy with it. I wish I would have shot a video before I landed on this pose, because I really don't want to take him out of this pose. This is pretty much where he's going to stay until I have to move him or whatever. So I really like this. I really like what I've done. I'm really happy with the outcome, and you know that I don't know. I think everybody should kind of try something like this. I think everybody should look at all the techniques that they've used and the ones they haven't used, and they should go, well, I'd like to try doing this on a kit, and you know, just go for it. Even if you think that it's a little I guess overambitious, because that's what I thought this kit was going to be when I first started painting. You know, I got one of the legs done and I was like, this is going to take way too long and it's not going to come out the way that I want it to, and you know, I kind of got down on myself about it for a little while, and I have a big problem with that, I guess. You know, I don't give myself enough credit sometimes, but I stuck with it. I stuck it out, and I'm really glad that I did. I couldn't be happier. You know, I'm really just rambling here now. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I think everybody should kind of undertake a project like this, and even on top of that, I just think that this kit as a whole is probably one of my favorite kits that I've built so far. It's not I guess the prettiest kit, it's not the most original kit, but I think as far as the overall build is concerned, and I think as far as flexibility and how easy it was to build, posability, stuff like that, you really get a lot for your money out of this kit. The armor separation is really nice on it, so you know, painting was a breeze. My only complaint with this kit is I don't like the back skirts. I can't really seem to ever get them where I want them, but that's just me. I'm sure that I'm just stupid and I'm not doing something right. But, you know, I am 150 million% pleased with this kit, and I might actually go and buy another one so I can do a different custom paint job on it or something, and you know, actually do something that's not out of box colors or, you know, RG style colors, and try something a little more me, I guess, you know. But that's that. Next up, I plan, I don't know if this is gonna happen now, or if I'm gonna have to hold off on it, or if it'll even happen the way that I think it's gonna happen. Just give me one moment to go grab something. Alright, a friend of mine, I mention him a lot. He's a really big inspiration to me, I guess, as far as building is concerned and stuff like that. But my friend Dan, I met him on Reddit, and you know, he's always been like that guy who you know, he kind of supports the community on Reddit and stuff like that, and I think without him the Reddit community wouldn't be what it is. So, you know, I really look up to that. I like that a lot, that there's, you know, the community's so strong over there. So anyway, me and Dan talk back and forth every once in a while, and originally I think we were going to do a build off, and we were going to see I guess who could build the sickest of this kit, and then that kind of got pushed back, and then I think we just decided that we're going to do, I keep calling it a bro op, he calls it the bro build, whatever. I'm going to build the Master Grade Blue Frame 2nd Revise, which I've already built, but you know, it was such a cool kit and such a fun build that I want to build it again. And this time I'm actually gonna paint it. I did a little bit of painting last time. I did like detail work on the frame, and then I just kind of like brushed stuff in with small brushes and toothpicks and stuff like that, like nothing major. But this time I think I'm actually gonna go all out. I'm gonna try the first time I've ever done pre-shading. I think I'm gonna try pre-shading this kit. Excuse me, which I think is gonna be fun and also challenging, because there's curved parts on this kit, like on the knees and stuff like that. There's a lot of curves, so I'll figure out how to do stuff like that and how to pre-shade that kind of part, and hopefully it'll come out the way that I want. And I guess in the event that this isn't the kit that I build next, I've started cutting and test fitting pieces for a HGUC Sinanju, which I plan on painting in metallic colors as well. So either way, I'm gonna have a little something coming up, and you know, one of those two projects is going to be my next main focus. I'm still working on the Zuda for Dan's contest, which I really need to buckle down on. I've got the next 2 days off, and I don't think I'm going to actually build anything the next 2 days or work on anything. I think I'm going to take a break for a little bit, and then I'll come back fresh. It's not that I really want to take a break. It's just tonight I really don't want to get involved in anything. I would like just one night where I can just hang out. But tomorrow I'm going with some friends to see Watsky. He's an underground rapper. He was in Epic Rap Battles of History, and he played Shakespeare. So apparently he's like a real rapper or whatever. And my coworker bought tickets and didn't really tell anybody. He just bought tickets. So we're going to see that. So that should be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna take a couple days and just, I guess, relax. Yeah, that's really it. You know, this is what I want to build next. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, you know, there's always the next project. Yeah, that's it. So here is my Age-1 one last time. You guys can see it in all of its painted glory, and I am so happy with this guy. I can't stop looking at it. I can't, you know. I'm glad I tackled it, and I'm glad I did it the way that I did. So that's that. Excuse me. And you know, with that, I guess I'll see you guys at the next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. I have tons of system weapon sets to review, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to do. So if there's anything specific that you guys want to see, please leave me a comment, send me a message, whatever you want to do. I'm always up for suggestions. I'm always looking for new stuff to do. And I want to thank everybody. Oh, that's another thing. I want to thank everybody for, you know, commenting and subscribing and stuff like that. I jumped, I think, like 10 or 15 subscribers in the past week, if not more, and that's awesome to me. I can't believe I'm actually kind of starting to get a little bit of a subscriber base, and I want to thank everybody for watching my videos. So I'm gonna keep posting more. I'm gonna try and post more frequently, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry for rambling on the way that I did. I'll be sure to post some links down below, and you guys can check out all that, and you know, I'll see you guys with the next video. I might do a review of something, or I might just do a work in progress for my Zuda if I make any progress. But I'll see you guys real soon. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.